Hello.
Good morning.
And welcome to, I don't know, you've been coming up with a million suggestions like fox as a ground, fox as a goat, fox as a foot. I don't know what it's got to do with feet.
I don't bear thinking about.
Let's not go there.
It's foxes afloat.
And it's lovely, it's beautiful, the sun is shining. And over the last couple of days, it's got to that, what's it called, where the days are longer than the nights. Not the
equinox.
Not the equinox. There's one a couple of days before it. It's they made the Hoovers, Electrolux.
Yes.
Is it? It's been, yeah, it's Electrolux, Equilux. That's it. They don't make.
I nearly swore then.
Make microwaves. I'll tell you what. It'll not be long where we are before we sat out here. On
at 11 o'clock at night.
On his deck chairs, drinking Pimm's and getting a tan at 2:30 in the morning. Seriously, you think we're joking? About middle of June, mid to late June, we get about 19 and a bit hours of daylight. The sun rises at about 4 in the morning and sets at about 10:30, but it's light for like an hour before and after.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing, isn't it?
No. We need some blackout blinds.
Welcome to our little plot of land.
Yes.
And today we're going to show you a little bit about what we've got planned for our land.
See, he's a poet and he didn't know.
I'm like that Teletubby, aren't I? That poet that were on Teletubbies.
Poet that were on Teletubbies?
Edgar Allan Poe. he were on Teletubbies, wasn't he? I'm more of a Tinky Winky actually, aren't I, when you come to think about it. So yeah, we're going to show you a little bit about what we've got planned for the land. You all right there, Maud? And we've had a lot of comments. It's the comments section on our YouTube channel has gone a little bit crazy.
Yes. And
a lot of it is very supportive, offering help and advice. And of course we've got the usual.
You've got to do this. You've got to do that. You've got to do this. No, we don't.
That told us, didn't it? We have actually got some experience of this.
Yes.
We haven't told you much about this before, but before we had our narrowboat back in 2018, we actually had a plot of land.
Yes.
And Sean had chickens. And yeah, Sean's got quite a bit of experience on growing stuff and looking after chickens and stuff like that. I mean, ask him what he did when he got a nest of wasps on his allotment. He thought it would be really funny.
Oh no, I didn't think it'd be funny. I thought it would work. I didn't research how to get rid of them.
And?
So I thought,
shall I go make a cuppa?
I know what I'll do. I'll stick a hose pipe down the hole.
The wasp's hole.
The wasp's hole.
Before you start getting any ideas.
The wasp's nest hole in the ground, and turn the tap on. Oh, I got a lot of stings, didn't I?
He was last seen running away from the allotment, screaming with wasps. Well, there would, wouldn't there? I mean, you will. I don't think wasps like douching, do they?
No, douching.
Well, that's what it's called when you put a hose pipe in a hole, isn't it? Is it? We're not allowed to say that. Are we not? Okay, enough about douching wasps then. Let's show you what we've been up to.
Last week, you saw me clearing these steps. Well, starting to clear them, and look, they're finished. They're finished, they're done. And they look absolutely lovely. And underneath all that muck and dirt is lovely Caithness stone. I think it's Caithness stone. It might just be plain old slate, but I'm not sure. Also, behind me, we've been clearing all this as well. Don't know what we're going to do with that yet. Now, we needed all these steps clearing because we need access down to this bit of land down here where we're going to be keeping all the livestock behind this fence. This fence is going to come down, it will be a gate, but we're going to keep all the livestock down here, so let's show you around.
If you were standing here in the future, you'd be standing in a chicken house.
In chicken poop.
In chicken. Well, are you not cleaning it out?
I will clean it out, but they poop everywhere.
Oh, Sean's like the. Well, I wouldn't say expert on chickens, but he's had chickens before.
I have.
and he knows what to do with them, don't you?
I do, yes.
So where we are right now is where the chicken coop is going to be. It's going to be big enough for about 6 to 10 hens, but we're only having 6.
We're only having 6 hens.
The reason it's going here, and we kind of placing everything on purpose on the land, we'll show you a plan later, is because behind you is just nothing, it's just fields.
Openness.
And that is east and that is south. So the reason we're putting it here is it gets the sun in the morning from sunrise and to about lunchtime. But then behind us you can see this big Christmas tree. So from just after lunchtime it starts to get a bit of shade, so they're not going to get too hot, especially in the summer. And also that tree stops the prevailing southwesterly wind and westerly wind, so it gives them a little bit of shelter in the coop.
Easy.
So the coop will hold about half a dozen hens, which will lay every day. So we'll get about half a dozen eggs a day, really.
We will, really, yes.
Which I don't know what we're going to do with yet. We'll have to get a box and put it at the end of the drive.
We will.
With eggs and honey, won't we?
Honesty box.
And, oh, yeah. That never worked on the canals, did it? There was always eggs missing and no money in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the chicken coop will be here. We're going to have like a metal, like shelter dash run type thing.
Yes, so an enclosure.
An enclosure, so we can keep them in if we can't keep an eye on them, so that the foxes and deer or whoever can't get to them.
Foxes, wildcats, all sorts here.
Yeah, we have wildcats up here as well, and golden eagles too. But we are going to let them be totally free range.
Yes.
So they are going to have, well, not the run of the whole land that we've got, but I would say about half an acre.
Yeah.
Really. All the land behind us, and then probably about the same again behind you, right up to the top of this hill, and all the way across both ways. So they've got loads of freedom, and we're keeping them away from the livestock, which is going to be over there, which we'll show you in a sec, and the bees, which are going to be up the hill.
Way over there.
Which we'll show you now. This is where the beehives are going to live. Now, this has taken some planning because we want all the animals to be as comfortable as possible and in a really good environment, so they produce lots of eggs and lots of honey, and that the goats are happy when they get here.
When they get here.
But we want to keep them all completely separate and in the best place that we can on the land. So the chickens are probably about 20 metres behind you, that way. This is like a little hill right at the very end of the land that we've got. Now this is southeast facing, so again the hives are going to get the sun and the warmth on a morning and early into the afternoon, because bees are cold-blooded, so they need a little bit of warmth to get them going on a morning and get them out hunting and
otherwise they'll stay in bed
doing the stuff. So they get the sun on a morning and early afternoon, but then on an afternoon kind of moves over there, and so they get a little bit of shade, so it cools them down on an afternoon. But more importantly, they're protected from the north and northeasterly winds, which are the really chilly winds up here in the winter. And this banking at the back will protect the bees from the worst of those winds. But it's not a frost pocket either.
No.
Where we are, we don't usually get frost on this piece of land, which again is quite important. It's going to keep them happy. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see the yellow flowers around it. That's a really kind of spiky plant called gorse. They call it whin up here. And the yellow pea-type flowers are really important for the bees early in the season, kind of now, April, sort of March, April, May.
There's lots of it about.
But then up in the background, there is hundreds of acres of heather and gorse
on the mountain.
And we've got wildflowers everywhere in the meadow and in the fields below us. There's plenty for the bees to be working on.
They've been working hard.
And we've got two, well, we call them burns up here.
A stream.
It's like streams, and we've got two, one that runs either side of the property. So there's plenty of water for them as well. I'm hoping that I can't really get any better conditions for the bees, and I'm really looking forward to getting them. We've been getting a lot of questions lately. Things like, what happened to Silver Fox 2? Are you going back to boating ever? Are you turning into a gardening channel? No. Are you going to change your channel name to Foxes Aground? Or foxes a goat. No, that's not. I'm afloat. We're foxes afloat. We always will be foxes afloat. Even if we don't go back to the canals, there's like 200 vlogs about canals, so... And we're always going to be afloat in some way, whether it be by kayak, or maybe a little sea boat, or... You never know what's around the corner. But a lot of you have been asking how we got from North Kilworth Marina last October to the middle of Loch Brora in March 2022. And it's not a very exciting story, but you've been asking, so I might as well tell you. When we moved off the boat last October, the plan was just to come up to Scotland and vlog the Caledonian Canal. That was it. We were going to vlog that and the Union and Forth and Clyde canals and go back down to England and film the building of the new boats. That was the plan. But the delays started on the boat. We started falling in love with Scotland, and when we finished filming, we took a couple of weeks off and rented an Airbnb up here in the North Highlands and just took it easy for a couple of weeks, started exploring, and we just fell in love. And I think it was there was a realisation that I was actually not enjoying it, and the whole reason we moved on the boat in the first place was to save my mental health. It was a tagline of the channel, do you remember? And I think last year, especially from Liverpool onwards, I started to realise that it actually wasn't saving my mental health. It was starting to damage it again. And I don't really think I understood the damage it was doing until we got here into Scotland. And I think the reason I didn't understand it was because I was putting a lot of pressure on myself, which was rubbing off on Sean, and I was just putting too much pressure on, trying to keep the channel as popular as it was, instead of thinking about us two. And when we got up here, I kind of just started to realise what I was doing wasn't really working for us. And we did a lot of thinking and started looking at properties, and that's where we are now. So what happened to Silver Fox 2? Well, Silver Fox 2 is still a shell. It's an empty shell. Work hasn't started on it yet. So all it means is that Silver Fox 2 shell will go to the next customer, who won't have to wait as long now for their boat, which is good news for them. And as for us, well, I said the channel was going to stay as Foxes Afloat, and it will do. I am afloat. We might be changing and getting livestock and learning about self-sufficiency and exploring the Highlands and the history and the stories, but there's always going to be the water calling, I think. We've got us work cut out.
Just a touch.
The chickens are arriving first, as opposed to, no. Yeah, the chickens are arriving first.
Well, the hen house is arriving first.
That's why I was arguing about not having them in the bedroom. That just totally makes sense now, doesn't it? That you get the chicken coop first and then the hens.
Yes, that's
Why
right.
do they call it a chicken coop but they call them hens? Why don't they call it a chicken coop and call them chickens? Or call it a hen coop and call them hens?
It's called a chicken coop or a hen house.
This is why I don't understand the world, because it just don't make sense. It's like, right, the multiple of bee is bees, the multiple of cow is cows, goat is goats, but whenever I say sheeps, people look at me like this, I don't know, part of my head missing.
Sheeps.
Sheeps.
That's correct.
Geesers.
Geesers. Yeah, see? The world's wrong.
So the chicken coop's arriving first, then the chickens. The bees are arriving in a few weeks, because it's like, I didn't know this, I'm having a family cultivated. It's called a nucleus, isn't it?
He's having two nucleuses.
Nuclei.
Nucleuses.
Nucleus. It goes back to bees and sheep, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And they will apparently breed like crazy, and I'll have a huge lot of bees. Foxy honey. I'm looking forward to foxy honey.
Foxy honey, do you want some?
We'll be able to sell that, won't we, online? What do you reckon? Do you want some foxy honey? And then the livestock, they're going to be a little bit later, because we've got to register the land where we're keeping them, and we've got to do a little bit of paperwork, which is council business, which is not rushed.
A little bit, it's that thick.
And then we've got to start growing stuff as well.
Yes.
But I don't know what. That's all up to her.
That might not happen soon, because there's too much to do.
But we are loving that you are totally on board with this.
Yes.
and the advice has been brilliant, hasn't it?
It has.
So keep that coming. None of this, you should have done this and you should have done that.
Don't do that. Don't do this.
Keep it positive.
Yeah.
Keep it light-hearted. We like that, don't we?
We do, yeah.
And Sean tends not to block the nice comments.
No, I don't block the nice comments. I block the rest of you.
I'm going to go start exploring as well next week. There's a man on a hill over there that I want you to see.
Yes.
There's a beach down there I want you to see. There's a few other things that I'm going to show you as well, but that's all to come once the weather starts getting a bit better.
Like it is now.
You wouldn't believe it's 2:15 in the morning, would you?
Chris, no, it's not.
Got a right sweat on with this half a sheep round me. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have and you're not already, it makes a difference. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you, oh, I'm spitting, I'm so excited. And if you hit the notification bell, YouTube will tell you whenever we've got a new vlog out. That's amazing, isn't it?
That's on a Friday at 4 o'clock.
It's like Bruno Brooks, isn't it, telling you there's a new song out on the top 40. Did you used to tape the top 40 when you were young? I did, didn't you?
It goes off on a tangent, doesn't it?
And you used to curse when he started talking over the end of the song.
Yes.
Ah, stop the tape, stop the tape. I'm engaging with people. They enjoy it. You enjoy it, don't you?
You're talking
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra! And there's going to be a wire
It stresses me. Are we not getting any Cadbury hens?
We could get Cadbury hens if you want, but they might melt in the sun.
Chocolate eggs.
Oh.
Then you wonder why you get kicked out of places.
I know.
That's still not right.
It's no different. Change the camera angle and it's no different.
It is different. I will show you a before and an after. There you go. See how different? Before, after. Aww. Your chicken stayed in the bedroom for a couple of weeks. No, I've been woke up in the morning by a big is there?
Oh!
What? Cock-a-doodle-doo.
You can't say that.
Why not?